Okay, after talking with some more people, especially I got some advice from Jim down there in Florida on Beemaster, and I appreciate it. He talked to me about some moisture problems after I showed the first video on my mating nuke design. So I changed some things up. Hopefully this will eliminate any problems and everything will work. Okay, so my first video I showed you, I wasn't completely done. So I think I'm done. So here is the changes. Now these just slip in. You've seen these before. This is the change. This will come off, and I added ventilation holes on the bottom. I will paint this. This will be painted, and then I'll set it on a stand so the air will circulate. So in theory, I'll have ventilation. Each compartment has ventilation. Then, when they're all in there, here I got my half-inch holes in each compartment. I'll probably have a small boreal set on a board or something so that they can land like that and then crawl in. And then here's the other change. Instead of siliconing or gluing this top on the bottom, I'll just leave it off like that. That'll be left off, so every time it rains it'll dry out. That'll always be exposed to the weather, so that'll dry. And then when I'm done with it, I can come over, flip it upside down. See, that's another bottom, mating nuke bottom with half-inch holes. Set it on top of a 10 frame. Come over, put the lid on the bottom. I'm sorry, I'm by myself always, so. But then I want to show you another thing. When I do put the lid on, after I put the lid on, it actually covers that entrance. So the entrance will be covered on all four. See, I can't even see it. There it is. All four sides. That'll cover the entrance. I'll also paint that too. I like painting my tops because in the summertime, even the silver gets pretty hot. So I'll paint them white. I paint my telescoping covers white, and that'll be my top. So, oh, and I didn't show you my feeder types. What I did was, I got this from, I think his name's Randy Oliver, scientificbeekeeping.com. He had a thing on feeding bees, section 3, I believe, on soldering these on, or he didn't really explain how to do it. So what I ended up doing was, this is JB welded. I just took some, there's a little piece of paper still there. I put the piece of paper there after I put a piece of wood to clamp that tight. That way I could get the wood off and the wood wouldn't be JB welded to the bottom of that. And I made 2 holes per compartment in case they start growing and feeding really fast, which I doubt they'll feed that fast before I move them, but you never know. But you can see the holes: 1 hole, 2 holes, 1 hole, 2 holes, 2 holes each compartment, and I just slip them down in there. I could have a bunch of jars. Let me see, I can have a jar there, jar there. How many ever jars I want. Jar there. I mean, I could fill that up with a bunch of jars. And then after the jars are in there, cover it up with that. And then, since I won't be using the bottoms as covers during the mating nukes, because they're going to be used as bottoms, I can just throw the telescoping cover on it. One of these that I made. Still got to paint that, but then I can open it up, look in there, don't have to worry about the bees flying out. My daughter can help me. She's 9. She can help me out. The screens will keep the bees in there. That'll also help ventilate. And if I want, I can also shim that up if I want anywhere. Let that heat out if they get too hot. So that is the redesigned mating nukes. I think I'm going to make one more. I got 2 mediums and 2 deeps and 1 medium. I want 2 of each. And then hopefully that'll sustain me for a while, because I've got a bunch of D-coats design 5-frame nukes that I could also use if I ever, get a lot larger. But I think from now on, I might even start cutting these grooves in my 10-frame boxes. That way, if I ever want to use more mating nukes, who knows? I might even start dividing colonies and trying winter 5-frame nuke colonies over winter colonies, and double stack them, like put another medium on top of there, and just make this board that tall. So one colony will be 2 or 3 even. I can make this as long as I want. And I was thinking about that, so I might do that too. So thanks for watching. Go ahead, comment, whatever you want. All right, peace out.